goes with a good one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision... zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That goes for a gain of 31.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
First down, here's Burrow.
His throw incomplete.
Well, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition is so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. But I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they saw Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember,
touchdown! Gerald Everett with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Bengals need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Ready, ready.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Going to run again here with Pollard. The Cowboys at 10-1 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On second down, it's Pollard.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Green Jack. Ready?
Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
That one is caught by Hunt. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves his sticks. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Black shot. Hunt.
Lance now on 1st down.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
2nd and 6.
12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow. Rolling to his right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
One, ready? 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw in film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not bad.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
But they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards, and the guy has the legs to escape most of these.
This is taken at the 18. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll? Get
down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Tony Pollard with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 MT, 11 MT. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
Here we go, here we go.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open.
Here we go.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Mixing up the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bengals first down.
Now Burrow on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 2.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
11 MT, hey. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11, 90, 11, 90.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. A little short pass. This is Everett, and he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short, and that leads to a 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run with Mixon. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Gun. Cut.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 1, ready?
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now, field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. Now this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here's Brad Robbins now.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And Lance will try again on 2nd down. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day, but you're exactly right. I am.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down.
Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Fielded just inside the 20. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 1, ready?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10.
11, 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now Burrow.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready?
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Set. Go.
Running right, it's Pollard.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
Ready?
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Sit. Mender. Set.
And Lance going to throw. Left side to Lamb.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
To C.D. Lamb. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hey, green. Light blue. Set.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bengals 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
Lynch fighting. He fumbles. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Stop.
Burrow now off the bootleg. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Micah Parsons
In there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
11 MT. 11 MT. Whoa. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here we go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Take. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass.
over the middle. He finds Higgins.
Touchdown, Bengals.
T. Higgins.
30 yards.
And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Ready.
Off of play action, here's Lance. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Gun. Got.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. Swinging this out for Pollard. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 15 there. The Cowboys have a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Lance. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 59 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
2nd and a couple.
11, Thomas.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And now they're in the hurry up. On 3rd down, Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now 2nd and 5. Now Burrow changing the look.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Here's Burrow.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
Fine, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Here we go.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
11, mighty.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Burrow on 1st down.
This goes out wide from Mixon.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Bengals.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
At the 13-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Touchdown! T. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in there by Cooks. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. 219 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, and it's Pollard again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
On 2nd down, here's Lance. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Watch out now, safety zero. Eagle blue, sight, white. Set.
Lance looking to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Ready?
Now Lance. That is intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate.
Here's Burrow. That's complete to Chase.
And they work this out past the 25.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Nixon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
To throw, Burrow.
And he's got his man on the out route.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on.
Oh, man. Late in a tight ball game. Every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Throwing, Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
On 1, ready?
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Now Burrow. And he is caught.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Burrow. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
11, 11. 11, Thomas. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go with Burrow. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go, here we go.
Once more from the 11, 2nd and 10.
11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow.
He'll look underneath and finds Brown.
An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
A final shot now for Burrow. This ball intercepted. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. Down to a knee goes Lance, and that should just about do it.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Cowboys, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And